Should I try to reset this?
Reset what?
The system?
I mean, yeah, you can. It's not going to affect anything here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning, I guess I should say. We apologize for the delay in getting going. We have had unreal camera issues since we got here. We climbed about probably a 20-foot ladder, 15-foot ladder at least.
At least.
And to set our camera up somewhere. And then we get back down and start setting everything up, and that camera was completely black, and it's still black. So we had to set up our tripod. But now we are right on the edge of the court. And so we're fixing to try to back this camera up and get you a better vantage point. But again, we do apologize for the delay, the late start, and just everything involved. So give us just a moment, guys, and we'll get set up here as Grace takes a timeout. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. So it's Danny serving for Grace now. And again, we do apologize for the camera angle. We got here. We were the first ones in the gym, Josh.
Yeah, we were.
We even beat some of the hosts here. And, yeah, it just didn't all work out the way it should. We climbed a roughly 15 to 20-foot ladder, set our PTZ camera up. And Josh, I'll be honest, I was a little bit nervous up there, if I'm being completely and terribly honest with everybody.
Yeah, I don't blame you. No chance I would have survived going up there.
And so but we got up there, we got the job done, got back down here, turned everything on, and the camera is just as black as it can be. Been a tightly contested match so far here in the first set.
Yeah, so this is not ideal, but we are going to do the best we can with what we got. And I'm going to continue hammering away over here, trying to get this camera to work.
Nice job there. Grace and Brook Hill have played a very tightly contested match here early on.
Yeah, it's been back and forth, back and forth.
So with Grace leading 17-16, JC is going to serve. Nice job there to find an open spot. Good return by Brook Hill. And then that was Danny that came through with the spike. Grace is up by 2. And we're going to get a timeout, Brook Hill. So bear with us, guys. We're still working on a couple of things for the camera. And again, just completely not sure why it's not working. But we'll continue to work on it as the day goes. But in the meantime, we're glad to be bringing you the action, even though it's not exactly as we would have hoped. We're glad to be able to bring you the action today. We are live in Waco at the district tournament, and it is the first set. Grace leading Brook Hill. JC's serve goes into the net. And that serve is going to go out. All right, Josh, I think I've got everything set. So now I'm going to stand up and do a little bit more camera manning here. Hopefully be able to capture as good as we can.
Oh, that was right inside the line.
And so that is going to make it 19-18. Nice job by Danny. Great block right in the net. Here comes Danny for the spike, and it's in. And Grace at a 20-point lead once, or excuse me, a 2-point lead once again, 20-18. And that's going to put Elizabeth serving. Nice serve. Brook Hill looking to get set to get it back. They're just going to send it over. Elizabeth is there. There's kind of a push. Grace not fooled by that one. Here comes Danny with a soft touch.
Wow.
Puts it right in the right spot there on the far sideline, Josh. And
yeah, just the change-up from the ferocious spikes we're accustomed to seeing from her to just that very delicate tap over the net. Very well done.
Great serve right into the middle of the floor. And Brook Hill is going to take their final timeout of this match. 22-18 is the score. Grace leading here in this first set. It is the first game of the district tournament, and we are glad to be bringing you the action. And once again, we do apologize about the camera angle. We got here early. I did something that I am not comfortable doing. I climbed a ladder.
Spider-Man-esque.
Oh, man. Something I'm definitely not really comfortable doing, but I did it. And it's still not working. And so Elizabeth will continue serving now. Brook Hill sets up for a spike. They find the open spot. And it'll be 22-19 now. The serve will go across to Brook Hill. Parker to Macy. There's a nice delivery there. Macy and Lexi combining there. We're as far out as we can get. Is it moving back and forth though? It's not that camera, it's this one. Apologize, we were getting some feedback on our cameras here. So Brook Hill to serve. That's going to be Parker that sends it over. And that one's going to get away from the Cougars, and it's going to make the score 23-21. As Brook Hill will continue to serve here. And that serve goes into the net. So the Cougars catch a break. And now with the score 24-21, Parker will serve. And Brook Hill struggled to get that over. I don't think it was an intentional one there.
Oh,
that's going to be the shot that seals it. Brooklyn. And Grace is going to take set number one by a final of 25-21. And so we'll take a break with them right here, and we'll be back for the start of the second set right after this.
A boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are glad that you have joined us. And we do apologize for the camera angle. It is definitely not ideal. We are working on getting our main camera running It is suspended on a column about a little over 15 feet, probably about 17 or 18 feet in the air, and it is a completely black screen, and we don't know why. So technology is great until it's not, and we do apologize for the inconvenience there, but we are troubleshooting it. We're working on it, and we will see if we're able to get it running for you here shortly. But we do thank you for tuning in tonight. Grace took the first set by the score of 25-21. So they are up 1-0 on Brook Hill as we get ready now here in just a moment to start this second set. Grace came into this game, or into this tournament, undefeated in district. So they came into the district tournament as the current #1 seed and looking to hold on to that with a win today, and then the intent to play in the championship game tomorrow with a win today. And so we'll see how it all goes from here. But what a great job they've done. What a great season they've had. And we're right behind the official. Brook Hill to serve to start this second set. Nice job by Parker to dig that one out. And then the attempted spike by Elizabeth wasn't able to connect there. And so Brook Hill's going to strike first here in this second set. And we've got a whistle here. I believe that Brook Hill went before. I believe Brook Hill served before the official signal. So now that's going to move over to the Grace side. And Julia to serve here. Macy sets it. Here comes Danny. What a spike.
Wow.
That's how you get it done. And so Julia to serve again. Macy sets it. Elizabeth. And we're going to get Brook Hill with a violation here, and that's going to give Grace another point. Gives them a 3-1 lead here early in this second set. And an ace from Julia makes it 4-1 in favor of Grace. Another really nice serve, placed well. Brook Hill's able to recover. Nice dig there. Macy sets it. Elizabeth sends it over. Brook Hill on the return. And great effort there by the Lady Cougars, not able to get to it. That was Jules that got to it first. So it's 4-2, the Cougars in front here in set number 2. We are live from the Live Oaks campus, the Pam and Steve Wilson Gymnasium in Waco, Texas. Brook Hill to serve. Jules is there to receive that. And a great job there. That was Lexi that sent a really ferocious shot. And Josh, that first shot from her, it took just everything out for Brook Hill. They were scrambling from that point.
Yeah, they really were.
And so that makes it 5-2. Nice block in the net, but then it ends up dropping on the wrong side of the net.
Yeah, I know it.
Josh, you were working valiantly on that camera. I guess no cigars, huh?
No, I think I actually made it worse.
Oh, good. Where's Jason when we need him?
Yeah, I know.
Danny's spike goes into the net, and so just like that, it's 5-4, Grace leading.
Absolutely. Abysmal IT going on over here.
We are not IT people. That is for certain. Or I'm not, Josh. I won't speak for you.
I'm a make-believe.
As that spike by Danny went out, but the Brook Hill guard were called for a violation at the net, and so the point goes to Grace, and Danny will now serve.
I will take that.
Take those points however you can get them.
Absolutely.
6-4. Nicely done.
Good job.
That's Macy going up with the patented move that she will do from time to time, Josh, going up as she's going to set it and then just goes ahead and sends it over the net.
Yeah, and it really catches the defense off guard. Great shot back. Oh, they're going to call
JC spiked that one down, and but they're going to call the violation in the net for the Cougars. And so now that's going to make it 7-5. Brook Hill to serve now. Macy sets it to Lexi.
Good
And
shot.
it works. 8-5. And so now that's going to send Parker to serve for the Lady Cougars. Leading 8-5. Really nice job by the Cougars there to handle that one. Here comes Danny to just send it over.
That's a great
Finds
shot.
the perfect spot.
And she's done that a couple of times here today. Just so ferocious on those spikes and then able to come in and just gently hit it. They're expecting a missile, and they get a pillow over the net.
And just coming from the middle of the zone, Josh, and able to just find the perfect spot. Oh, what an effort by Parker there. Not able to get to it, but man, what an effort.
Yeah, normally she does get to those. So it's almost more shocking when she doesn't get to it. But, man, she laid it all out on that one.
So Brook Hill to serve, trailing this game 9-6. Parker, Macy sets it. Here comes JC, and that's going to be too far and out. 9-7 is the score. Danny from the middle of the zone. Brook Hill sets it. Now JC, Macy. What a block in the net.
Yes. Good night.
Josh, that was ferocious from Lily.
That was, she should have done the Dikembe Mutombo finger on that one.
She was feeling it when she did that too, Josh. That was.
Yes, she was. I would have been too.
Man, that was a fun one to see. So now Macy to serve. Grace leading 10-7. And that spike lands at the feet of Danny. She went to the floor to try to get it, but it was just too far in front. 10-8 here in the second set. Very well placed serve that Elizabeth's not able to get to, and it's 10-9. Macy sets it. Here comes JC. Looking for the spot.
Wow.
She finds it.
That was perfectly done.
Great job there by JC. Once again, with just that soft touch, Josh, they've really honed in on that skill of seeing an empty spot in the floor and just being able to get the ball there.
Yeah, absolutely, they have.
So now JC to serve. Great job by JC. Now it's set for Danny. Brookhill does a great job receiving that one. Macy will set it again. This time for Lily, and it's out. (11-10) is the score. We're in set number 2. Grace won the first set by the score of 25-21. Great job by Grace to be able to handle that. Now Lily will just send it over. Macy sets it. Here comes Danny.
Oh,
once again,
perfectly placed.
So Josh, this is really shaping up a lot like the first set.
Yeah,
very
back and
close.
forth.
Grace kind of vacillating between a 1-point to 2-point lead. Every now and then it gets tied up, but this is really showing up just like the first set did as Macy sets it. And what a delivery from Elizabeth, who's a sophomore, by the way. Julia serving for Grace. 13-10 is the lead. Danny trying to break somebody's fingers on the other side of the net. Now Macy sets it, this time for Lexi. Brookhill counters. Great job by Julia there. And now here comes Elizabeth with the shot to the back line. Nice volley going here. Then Danny with the soft touch over the middle.
Oh,
there it is. Just tenacity to stay with it, and then Elizabeth's shot finds the mark. 14-10.
Yeah, that one was an entertaining volley back and forth. Ends up a point for the Cougars, and
which made it even more entertaining.
Absolutely it did.
Here's Danny.
There's the missile.
And it works.
She puts so much stress on the defense when she's mixing and matching those missiles and those pillow shots. We're going to get a timeout, Brook Hill.
And so we'll take this timeout with him. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. Grace leading the second set, 15-10. I feel like I need to use my golf announcer voice here.
It's so quiet in this gym right now.
The Cougars leading 15-10.
And this beautiful crisp afternoon.
Slight breeze coming in from the northeast.
I wish there was a breeze in here right now.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It's feeling kind of stuffy.
Stagnant. 15-10 is the Cougars lead. Julia will continue to serve here. And that's going to go out.
Yeah, good discipline that time not to go after that one.
Josh, and I think on the other end of the floor, I think Julia's serve was going to go out. And I think their coach even called it, but they just went after it anyway, which is understandable. It's hard to not do that. As Brookhill scores a point there. And so now Brookhill will serve. 16-11 is the score. Grace leading in this second set. Macy sets it for Elizabeth. Nice job. Brook Hill was able to handle it this time. And a really great effort there by Jules.
Yeah, just unable to get it just high enough to go over that net. But you love the effort that the Cougars are playing with right now.
Macy sets it for Lexi. Nice job by Brook Hill to be able to handle that one. It was well placed. Jules with a great effort. And now Danny's going to just put it over the net.
Great job getting that back over the net.
Macy's going to set. Here comes Danny. Ooh. What a block in the net, but they stayed with it. And it results in a point. Extreme hustle on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, that was just fantastic. And Danny made two great. It was a great spike that they were able to return and just able to get that back over the net.
Yeah, that was impressive, Josh, because Danny put some heat on that.
And don't forget the one on the sideline where she was able to hit it over the back of her head.
Right.
And get it back into play.
Just a lot of effort, Josh, really right now on both sides of the floor.
Both of these teams are really competing, and that's what makes these district tournaments so fun.
Brook Hill to serve, trailing by 4, and that hits the net and just dies in no man's land.
Completely died and fell straight to the floor. Unfortunate for the Cougars.
Now Parker. Here's Danny. And it's just trouble again, Josh. That serve or that spike came so fast.
Yeah. It's such a vicious, ferocious spike.
I will just say I would not want to be on the receiving end of it.
No, it would definitely hit me in the face.
And there's an ace. So the lead is now extended back to 5. And we're going to get a timeout from Brook Hill. That's going to be their final timeout of this set. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is my partner in crime, Josh McElhaney.
Here I am.
And we are glad to be live in Waco, bringing you the action from the Volleyball District Tournament. Grace took the first set, 25-21, and currently leading in this second set, 19-14. Danny serving for the Cougars. What a great job to get there. What a great job.
Oh, yeah, hit the fingers.
And that's going to be a point for the Cougars.
Man, these girls are out here just leaving it all on the floor.
Josh, when it comes to the camera, we're going to just need to figure out how we can hire Jason to travel with us.
Yeah, he's our in-house IT guy.
Great job there by Lexi. 21-14 early in the fourth quarter. Well-placed serve calls Brook Hill to have to scramble out of position. And that's a nice spike that results in a Brook Hill point. Macy and Lexi were there, but man, that was a great spike.
Yeah, it just had enough force to get right between the arms as they were in great position to block that.
The velocity, that's what it velocity.
Velocity.
That's a great announcer word. Speaking of velocity, Josh, JC. What a great job
Good job
again by the Cougars.
Just excellent hustle, determination. But Brook Hill stayed with it, and they got the point that time. 16-21. As Brook Hill's not going to go away easily.
Set for JC. And just out. Oh, man, that was a close one.
Yeah, it was really close.
Macy sets it for Lexi, and it's not going to clear the net. 21-18 now. And we're going to get a timeout for Grace. We'd like to take a moment and say thank you to some of our sponsors. I want to say a great big thank you to Biomax. Biomax spray foam insulation. They are great supporters of Things for Grace, supporters of KV&E in Tyler, and just really, really great people. If you need any kind of insulation stuff done, I would encourage you to go check out Biomax Insulation. Great people with integrity who will take good care of you. I'd also like to say a big thank you to Harley's for being a sponsor this year. Harley's is the place to go in Tyler for gentlemen's clothing. Go see Harley's over there by Dakota's Steakhouse behind the mall.
They will take care of you.
21-18, Grace leading. They've seen their lead evaporate from 5 down to 3. And looking to close this second set out. Here's JC. Nicely done. Brook Hill handles it well.
Just a perfectly placed spike.
Josh, that was the same girl, number 22 there for Brook Hill. And she's made an impact here in this second set.
Yeah, she really has.
Also, we're really enjoying the side profile of this official. I'm sure she's glad to know that she's getting so much airtime here.
She is the featured guest of Grace Game Day today.
JC. Now here's Brook Hill, and that point's going to result in a point for Brook Hill, 21-20.
They've come storming back here.
Macy sets it. Lexi.
Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done.
22-20. Parker going to serve. Great block in the net. That was Macy that got to that one, 23-20.
Yeah, that was just a great all-around effort.
Great position.
Yeah, anticipation, knowing what was coming.
Yeah, what a great job. 23-20. Nice job by Macy again. 24-20. Parker looking to close this second set out. There it is. Perfectly placed by Lily.
Yeah, well done, well done.
And that's going to bring the second set to a close. And Grace now has a commanding 2-0 lead as we begin the district tournament in Austin. And so we are going to take a moment here. The teams are going to huddle up, take a break, grab some water, and then we're going to get started for the third set. Grace leading 2-0. And Grace came into this tournament, Josh, undefeated in district play, the current #1 seed in the district tournament, or in the district standings, And this tournament will determine seeding for the playoffs. And Grace is off to a great start in taking these first 2 sets from Brook Hill.
Yeah.
And looking to come out and close it out. You know they're going to stay aggressive. They're going to stay right there with it. They're not going to deviate from anything. And they're going to be looking to close it out here in this 3rd set.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet to get a straight set victory.
I'd like to say thank you to a couple of more sponsors. Big thank you to Monette Taylor, the Allstate agent in White House. Her office is right there on Highway 110 as you're coming into White House. If you have any insurance needs, I would encourage you to go by and see her. She will take really great care of you. Monette is a great person, and she's got a heart to help people. So I would definitely encourage you. Any needs you've got, go by and see her. Thank you, Monette, for sponsoring Grace Game Day this year. And we'd also like to welcome a brand new sponsor to Grace Game Day. I want to say welcome to the family. Thank you for your support. And that is Texas Oncology and Grace's very own Jordan Boos stepping up and wanting to partner with Grace Game Day. And we appreciate that so much. And there will be more stuff coming about them as the school year goes on. But we're so thankful for them partnering with us. Texas Oncology, a supporter of Grace Game Day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Welcome to the family. As we get ready to start this 3rd set.
So, Josh, as much as we wanted to just leave that camera up there, I'm guessing we probably better take it with us today and see if we can troubleshoot it.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Maybe get Jason on the phone and see if he can help us figure this out.
Yeah, we got a couple mobile hotspots we can use in the truck. Figure out how to get that thing working. So
JC serving to start this 3rd set. And it's not going to clear. Brook Hill's going to strike first. So Brook Hill to serve now. Macy sets it. Nicely placed. And that's going to be a point for the Cougars. Josh, Lilly has played very, very
fantastic
well in this game. So now Julia will serve for the Cougars. Brook Hill finds a vacancy in the middle of the floor. 2-1 is the Brook Hill lead. So now Brook Hill to serve, leading 2-1 here in this 3rd set. Danny will send it over. And a great block, but Josh, once again, number 22 for Brook Hill. She's been tough to handle today.
Yeah, puts a lot of force on those spikes. And even though they're in position to get the block and succeeding in getting the block for the most part, that ball is still able to get through over the net.
And here she comes again. Great job there by Grace to be able to handle that one. Now Danny will just send it over. Nicely done. Brook Hill able to stay with it. Macy sets it for Elizabeth, and she strikes. And so now after that spike that resulted in a point, Elizabeth goes to serve for the Cougars. And once again, they're in position, Josh.
There's a lot of force coming with that hit.
Macy sets it. Elizabeth. Now Brookhill will just work to get it over. Macy.
Well
once
done.
again, just savvy play right there, Josh.
Yeah, just smart players, well coached.
And you know, obviously Grace on this volleyball team, they've got some really, really talented leaders that are seniors.
Yeah.
But Josh, there's also some girls that will be returning next year. Grace volleyball is set up to be good for a little bit. Macy for Jason.
There you go.
And it's a point for the Cougars that ties this up at 4. And, you know, just as we were talking, Josh, JC would be one of those.
Yep.
That's going to return. She's only a sophomore. Danny's serve there goes into the net, so it's going to be a 5-4 advantage for Brookhill. Macy to set it. Here comes JC. And we're talking about velocity, Josh.
Yeah, again, that's twice now in this set.
You can be in position, but there can be so much steam coming behind it that there's not much you can do.
Was it the words of Mark Jackson back in the day when he used to call the finals games? He'd say the operation was a success, but the patient died.
Well,
he played great defense, but it's just better offense.
Set for Lily. And she put them in enough of an uncomfortable position, Josh, that they weren't able to get it back over.
And that's just the key. Get them on their heels.
Now Macy to serve. Macy sets.
Oh.
Really?
What a ace.
Josh, you could see that coming from a mile away, but
could.
still just, oh my goodness.
And we need to find out what Lily had for breakfast.
I'm telling you, feed it to her every single game day. And that's out.
Yeah, she's always been solid, but, man, she is dominating today.
Yeah, she has definitely stepped into a different level right now. So Macy serves. And we're going to get a violation against the Cougars. 8-7. Brookhill to serve here. And that serve goes out on the far side over there. 9-7 is the score. And that's going to bring JC to serve now for Grace. And her serve goes out. Grace with a 1-point lead. that's going to hit the marker on the net, and it's going to tie this game up at 9 here in the third set. Nicely done by the Cougars. Not able to recover from that one. Jules was left all by herself after the scramble drill.
A lot of people out of rotation on that one, just having to try to survive.
And very aware by Brook Hill there to put it in the right spot.
Yeah, they've done very, very well in this set. Just
Macy sets it. Danny delivers it. Grace ties it up at 10. And so now Julia to serve. And that's going to be a point for the Cougars. Brook Hill trying to go back over the net there and hit the marker. Jules, Macy, now Danny. Brook Hill handles it. Great job by Macy going to the floor to keep that one alive. Here's Elizabeth. And we're going to get a violation against Brook Hill, point for Grace.
And I think I understood that one. She came down with her hands on top of the net. I think that's what happened.
Okay, there you go.
And if you're listening and that's wrong, just
if you're listening and we're crazy, just love us anyway.
Just pretend you didn't hear what we just said.
And so Julia will continue to serve after that ace there. 13-10. Josh, once again, this set is much like the first two.
Yeah, very well-balanced teams.
Julia, Macy, and Lexi delivers.
And it's going to be a timeout, Brook Hill, as the Cougars are starting to build some momentum.
Yes, so timeout, Brook Hill. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. Julia serving. Grace leading 14-10. Nice block in the net. And that's out on the return. And it's another point for the Cougars.
Yeah, just this is that serve consistency that Coach Zavala was talking about in our interviews.
Nice job by Macy. Now Jules will set it. Here's Danny. Great job by Brook Hill to be able to stay with that. Now Julia. Macy's going to set it. Here's Lexi. Greatly placed. Brook Hill scrambling to get it. Nice job by the guard. So Macy will set again. Lexi. They couldn't handle that one.
Yeah, the Cougars are in a groove right now. 16-10.
And Julia's serve there is going to go out. Makes it 16-11.
And she did a great job of capitalizing on those serves.
So now Brookhill to serve. Macy sets it. Here's Elizabeth. What a shot.
Good job. Man, these girls are locked in.
17-11. Elizabeth serving, and that serve goes out. 17-12. And Brookhill returns the favor. Danny serves. Nice job there by Parker. And then JC, oh man, what a great effort there by Grace. Macy sends it over. JC, Parker, Macy. Nice job by the Cougars working together to keep that one going. And it's out.
Man, just so much concentration, so much discipline, staying where they're supposed to be, rotating around, helping each other, having each other's backs.
Oh, just out. I love the idea, Josh.
Yeah,
man.
me too.
They were waiting on the signal, and after some thought, it came. But it was Aubriana that was in to serve there for Grace on that one. And JC will put it over the net. And Josh, once again, number 22 for Brookhill. She has been really their most consistent player.
Yeah, and then that's obviously her strength right there. Just a great ability to get up, time the ball, spike it down.
Macy sets this one for Lexi. And now Macy sends that one over. Nice job by Brookhill staying in it. Danny, Macy, here's Elizabeth.
There's some good shots going back and forth right now.
JC,
oh, goodness gracious.
What a way to handle that. Wow.
Oh.
And then that came straight for us. Made our camera jump, Josh.
Yeah, it did. Who needs a haunted house when you can just sit courtside at a volleyball game?
Nice
Great shot.
Job by JC. Josh, they do a great job of just in those moments knowing when to use that soft touch.
Yep. It's the change-up.
Parker serving. Nice job. Josh,
Way to go.
That's a defining moment right there.
Yeah.
21-15.
That is championship gameplay right there.
Grace looking to close this out in the third set.
Oh, good job of saving that one.
That's impressive. Great job by Brookhill. Here's Lily.
Oh, my goodness.
Incredible effort And it just doesn't get cleared. What an effort, though, Josh.
Yeah, that was impressive. It didn't result in the point, but that was impressive.
So now Brook Hill to serve. It's number 22 for Brook Hill. Macy. And at the last minute, Parker decides that she'll take it. Here's JC. On the line,
Wow.
Josh.
That was a great shot.
22-16. Macy will now serve for the Cougars. And Josh, that serve, well placed, put her in an uncomfortable position, and
Yeah.
the return just went out of bounds. They're leaving a lot of space in the middle of the floor, and she goes right back to the same spot. Now Macy's going to set it. Here's Elizabeth. Brook Hill staying with it. Great block in the net by Sadie.
We are 1 point away.
And here we are at match point. Macy serving. And that's going to do
That's
it.
it.
That is going to do it. Great job by the Lady Cougars, sweeping Brook Hill in straight sets.
Yeah, and that time, Brook Hill came out really aggressive early in that set, but man, when Grace got their momentum going, they really took control of that last set.
Yes, they did.
And they won that one in pretty dominant fashion going away. Great job.
Yeah, that was impressive. So, Josh, normally we stay in and talk about it, but since they're fixing to be getting ready for another game right after this
We
one,
got to get out of the
we're
way.
going to go ahead and get out of the way. Thank you all for tuning in to Grace Game Day. We will be live tomorrow as well for the championship game. Or I'm assuming the next game for Grace is the championship game. Whatever the next volleyball game
We'll
is
find
for
out.
Grace, we'll be there, and we'll be live. And then also we'll be live for football tomorrow night in Austin at Hyde Park. So thank you for tuning in to Grace Game Day. Until next time. So long, everybody.